Thank you so much. How are you? It is so nice to be here. Let's just face it, there's never going to be a shampoo called Texas, okay? I don't know what it does to the big hair. Hello up there. Yeah. They watched Sabrina many years ago. That's what I can, yeah, it's okay. I'm so thrilled to be here tonight because I love Meatloaf. And I'm not presenting to Meatloaf, but I do love him. And I love him. All right, so here's my deal. I have a 3-year-old daughter, and wow, very exciting. And I really felt like I've had a great career, and I wasn't really like pursuing something particularly. And I got this beautiful script sent to me, written by Douglas McGrath. And it was so funny and so smart and so poignant. And of course, what you do as an actress when you read a script, you immediately look up who wrote it, and then you check out their astrological sign. And well, anyway, what happened was, because I'm obsessed with astrology, so much so to the point that I had to have an emergency C-section because I was very high risk for having a Scorpio. And Anyway, so I walked in the room, and Douglas McGrath was there. And first of all, when I Googled him, I thought he was the actor from Porky's. So I was like, this is terrible. Anyway, he's a totally different Douglas McGrath, went to Princeton. And I walked in, and directors can be intimidating and not really somehow rooting for you. And here was this incredibly kind man who I looked up, and I put my hand over him like I was doing some kind of psychic reading. And I was like, are you an Aquarius? I did, and he was like, yes, why did you do that creepy thing with your hand? I'm like, I don't know. I just did some creepy hand thing. Anyway, so I got to read for this part, now here's the great thing about Douglas McGrath, besides the fact that he's a brilliant writer and a brilliant director. So you go in and you audition for him, and then you go back and you audition again, and I got to read with Nathan Lane. And then you go to the network, and they decided that they weren't really convinced that it was me, so I did not get the part. So I was totally devastated. But Doug went in and talked to the network and said, no, I really think she is the right person. I want you to re-audition her. This never happens in show business, ever. No, never, ever, ever. And he even said, he's like, maybe just wear a different shirt and do your hair differently. I'm like, okay, whatever. So then I went back, and he convinced them to give me the part. And it's just in the utter kindness and working with him on the set. He knew the best boy's name, the gaffer's name. I don't even know what a best boy does or a gaffer. I have no idea. And he was so unbelievably kind. You know him, of course, because he co-wrote Bullets Over Broadway with Woody Allen. Of course, he did Emma. And, of course, now I'm thinking of every single name. I can't think of every... Okay, you are going to see a clip, thank God, because of my spacey brain. Anyway, he gave me this... I love the expressions in the South. I love that you say, bless your heart, which I realize means go to hell. And when you think someone's totally a bitch, you say, well, isn't that sweet? Aren't you so sweet? It's so sweet. But he had the greatest expression in his play. In his script. It could be fun, which I think is the greatest thing. And I'm playing the woman based on his sister, who is here tonight, and of course, she's a size 0 and thrilled to know that I will be playing her on the screen. It's just nice. He's just he's from a whole different time and place. He's smarter and wittier and more talented and more compassionate than anyone. And you will see from his beautiful work, it's just very nice when the good guys succeed. So let's enjoy his beautiful work.